trying this like 5 different ways, and let's see how this works. This is why you hire somebody to do editing. This is why you shouldn't do your own editing. I'm kidding. Do your own editing. If you broke like me, just do your own editing, and you hope you make enough money one day that somebody will actually do it for you. So, I know what to say, but we're trying. All right, let's do this. Welcome back to Desperate Radio. I'm Haas. And before I forget, do me a favor, subscribe, like, share. Let us know, what do you want us to talk about. I'm just going to keep talking about topics that I think are relevant in today's world when it comes to workspace, life, uh, anything that's not too controversial. I'm trying to spread the word of being positive, not just for work, but in your own personal life. It's cathartic for me. I like it. I like to hear from you. Let me know if there's something you want to talk about specifically. Let me know if you want to be on the show. One last thing, please stick around till the end of the credits. There is a B-roll where you see all my mess ups and mishaps and missteps, and I think they're funny. I like to share them with you. So please stick around. Okay, with that said, let's talk about today's episode. Busy doesn't mean better. You ever meet somebody who's constantly running around the office or telling you that they have all these things on their calendar or all these reports that they have to do? Let me tell you, first of all, I was kind of one of those people. Not that I was avoiding work, I was overwhelmed by my job. I was overwhelmed by the amount of work that I had to do. What that really meant in the long run, that I just wasn't good enough at scheduling my work properly, prioritizing my work properly. When you hustle, when you work till the middle of the night, when you're skipping on time with your family or time for yourself, like go to the gym, play a game, whatever. Are you actually helping yourself, or are you doing yourself a disservice by not giving yourself a break, by not giving yourself the time that you deserve to recover, to be better, to learn something? Also, are you giving it your best shot? Are you truly giving this your best shot? Are you really in the best state of mind by doing the right amount of work or the right kind of work? Is it quality over quantity? Everyone's racing to finish the year strong, but busy does not mean better. I remember this one time where my daughter asked for a toy from Target around Christmas time. It was a toy laptop and toy coffee machine. And I'll never forget the time where she pretended that she was working and she grabbed the little coffee machine, the little coffee mug that comes with the machine. She said, I have so much to do. I have so much to do. I don't know. My daughter has an accent at 4 years old, but that's what she sounded like to me. I have so much to do. I was like, oh my God, is that what I look like to you? It's not just me, just about everybody else around her. You can feel it right now. Your inbox is exploding with messages. Don't forget to do this by the end of the year. Don't forget about this meeting coming at the end of the year. The to do list is just multiplying and it's growing and it's growing. And we're all convincing ourselves it's just that time of the year. That's not it. The problem isn't the work. The problem is how we're working. You just heard me say earlier, we are not prioritizing our work and our lives better. Somewhere along the lines, we started treating being busy as a badge of honor. I don't know where that changed. That's not a thing. I used to have somebody I used to work with who would say, you know what? I think the best way to get this project done or this project plan done is just we pull it an all nighter and put our best foot forward and tomorrow morning. No, pull an all nighter. I haven't been to school in over 20 years. You want me all of a sudden to pretend that I'm back in college or in high school? Forget about that. No way. And why? You want me to work and be creative and be accurate with my information in the middle of the night when I'm lacking sleep and I'm lacking rest? You're not going to get my best ideas then. I'm not Mozart. Google Mozart for reference. I'm not going to go into it. We brag about being book solid, grinding, back to back calls, but half the time we're just being busy. As an agile coach, that's one of the things I actually talk to people about. If you're in meetings all day, when are you actually working on stuff? If you are in meetings all day, when are you actually collaborating, solutioning, resolving? Now, don't get me wrong. There are times where people need to be in meetings, and I absolutely get that. But I've worked with folks who invite somebody at an 8 a.m. meeting and they invite the same amount of people or the same characters in a 10 a.m. meeting. Then they invite them again at a 1 p.m. meeting and then invite. Why? Why? As an agile coach, as somebody who's done Scrum for so long and agile and safe, there's a lack of trust if you cannot have a conversation with two, three people in the room with you and then trust those people to communicate properly to the rest of their teams or to their counterparts. There's got to be some sort of a communication plan in place. There's got to be some sort of trust in place that those folks are going to relay the information that was shared in that meeting correctly. We're not asking people to be siloed. We're not asking for people to not be approached. If you're a project manager or a product manager or an executive, we're not telling you, hey, don't go talk to the developers. But there is a time and place for everything. You should go talk to them at the right time, just like they should come and talk to you at the right time. I remember this one time where one of my friends posted a picture on social media showing a meeting from 8 a.m. to about 2 p.m. with no lunch break in between. For whatever reason, I thought that was a challenge. And I looked at my calendar and I saw there was a couple of days where I'm working from 8 a.m. all the way to maybe 6 p.m. with literally no breaks in between. I was working more than 8 hours in that one day. And I still went home and worked. And I posted that again, badge of honor. I don't know why. I don't know why that was something that we all wanted to share. And I honestly don't know if it's a badge of honor as much as it was just wanting people to see how heavily impacted we are by the work that we do. I don't know if I wanted sympathy from people. I think we're in a place now where people post things just to get sympathy. I think a lot of us, and I'm guilty of this too, sometimes when we post those badges of honor, it's our way of getting attention, whether it's negative or positive, which makes me think of my kids. And I tell them, if you want negative attention, you're going to get it by acting a certain way. But if you want positive attention, you'll get it by acting a certain way, obviously in a positive way. So I'm having a philosophical moment. So just bear with me. It's almost like running in a treadmill. You're huffing and puffing and you're running strong, your heart is racing, you're sweating, and you're not really going anywhere. By the end of it, when you click stop, you're not going anywhere. You're exactly where you were when you first started. That week I had so many calls and so many meetings. I forgot what the day looked like outside. I remember actually going out to the parking lot to look for my car, and I had forgotten where I parked my car. That's not a healthy state of mind to be in. Real strength is not how much you can juggle, but it's knowing when to stop, knowing when to say, that's enough. You don't have to earn your rest through burning out. You can earn it through alignment, doing things that actually move your life, your peace, and your work forward in the right direction. Strength is saying no or pausing without guilt. Strength is finishing something right and starting something new. As a matter of fact, there's actually a chart that I saw years ago when I was learning Agile. This was many, many years ago about context switching. And it shows that while you may think that you're actually being productive by going from context to context, project to project, task to task, you're actually becoming less efficient. And in the end, you're not really accomplishing much. It reminds me of this story that I read in The Four Agreements about the shaman who told one of his followers about praying 8 versus 16 hours a day or something like that. The man asked, if I pray 8 hours a day. Will I reach nirvana? And the shaman said, sure, of course you can. I'm paraphrasing, by the way, for those who want to quote me. He said, of course you can. It all depends on what comes from you. The man then asked another question. Will I reach nirvana if I pray 16 hours in a day? The shaman at that point responded with, maybe, maybe not. What is it that you did in those 16 hours that you didn't do in the first 8 hours the day previously? Meaning, what couldn't you accomplish that you had to stretch it out over 16 hours? It's not about quantity, it's about quality. It's about the quality of the work. I don't know if that's relevant or not, but I felt it was a good story that should be probably shared here. But you tell me. If you're listening right now and you feel fatigued, that sense that you're sprinting forward, December just to collapse into January, here's your permission slip. Give yourself some time to breathe. Cancel one thing that doesn't matter. I do this all the time. I look at my calendar and I say, do I really need this? Not just my work calendar, my personal calendar. It's kind of like going through your fridge to say, am I really going to eat this box of raviolis that's going to expire tomorrow over the next couple of weeks? Probably not. Cancel the one thing that doesn't matter. Just one. A meeting, a commitment, a task that's been haunting your list, but won't actually change your life. Delete it. Say no. Free that energy for something that will change your life, that is needed. That's what I've been working on with the new stuff that's coming soon. Helping people design systems that support peace, not pressure. Because clarity isn't a luxury. It's how we build a life that actually fits. So please, slow down with purpose. Rest isn't a reward. It's part of your work. It's part of your life. Make sure you take care of you. Make sure you get yourself ready for whatever you're trying to do. Do not play catch up with your health. Do not play catch up with your life. Do not play catch up with your work. You matter more than 10, 20 meetings in a day. Thanks again for watching. Thanks for listening. Thank you for checking us out. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, share. Contact us, Haas@desperateradio.com. Comment below if you have anything to say, if you want to be on the show. And I hope to see you next time. Thank you for listening. I'm Haas, and this is Desperate Radio. If I have a gallon of milk that I haven't opened, or I drank maybe just a cup of it and it's going to expire tomorrow, am I going to drink the whole thing tonight to make sure it doesn't expire? No, I'm probably going to throw it out. When I look through my fridge, especially the frozen section, and I see something that I haven't seen in 3 months, that's going in the trash. I'm probably not going to touch it. If I forgot about it in the last 3 months, I'm more than likely not going to touch it again. It means it's time for me to throw it away, and next time just buy something that I'm going to use at that time. So, cancel. All of a sudden, I developed a list. Sorry, y'all.